Alright, welcome to my channel. Glad that you are watching this video. Yesterday I went hiking to Brighton Ski Resort, and I happened to hike up to Dog Lake and Mary's Lake. As you can see here, I walked towards there's a little camp there up in Brighton Ski Resort, and as I'm walking up these steps, it goes straight into the forest. It was really nice. It was about 70-degree weather. It looks kind of cold with the snow. As you can see, I had shorts on, and I had Columbia hiking shoes, Puma socks, which I really don't like, but I thought I'd give it a try, those Puma socks. And then I also had a t-shirt, Nike t-shirt, and a North Face vest, and on top of that I had a REI I guess coat, and it was actually really nice. I didn't have anything on my head. I usually don't wear any hats, but it was a nice breeze and the sun was shining. And I walked through the woods here. As you can see, the sun shining through the trees, and I kind of went in a direction where a lot of people don't hike a lot. In the way that I'm facing right now, there's like a main hiking trail, but I kind of went to the right of that hiking trail, and I went under the trees. As you can see, there's this really cool bridge made out of wooden sticks, and that was pretty cool. And then there's a little bridge, wooden bridge here to get across the wet marshy land. My hiking shoes got really muddy on this hike, and it was a really fun hike. I enjoyed it tremendously. As you can see, the sun shining there, shining through the trees, and a lot of the on this hike I actually saw 4 deer grazing together, and then as I get higher, I did see a few little I think they're called Rocky Mountain Pikas somethings. And they're not chipmunks, but they're smaller. But I saw that later on in the hike. As you can see, there's snow on the ground. It's October. It was Saturday yesterday, and it was October 22nd. So there's enough snow there now, not for skiing, but maybe in the higher elevations. Right here in this picture, you can see the deer crossing. Right, if you look right in the middle, there's about 4 deer that were grazing, and anyways, I stopped to try to catch them on the camera, but you can barely see them. They're right here. I think they're in between the trees, but you can't really see them. Anyways, here's a picture of me hiking up the hill, and right above there, right where the sun is shining, is where the normal trail is. And as you can see, that as you get higher, the trail crosses. There's one. If you go to the left, you go to Dog Lake. If you go to the left, if you go to the left, you go to Dog Lake, and if you go to the right, you go to Lake Mary, and then there's 3 lakes. Lake Mary, the top one is Lake Catherine, and the one in the middle is, I think, Lake Martha. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's it. Right here there's a reservoir, water reservoir, It's used for drinking water for entire Salt Lake City, and it's a really popular hike during the summertime. During the wintertime, there's a lot of people too, but not as much as like in the summertime. If you look straight ahead, the peak, the summit over there is actually covered with snow. And this is how far I hiked. I thought I'd stop hiking here because I still wanted to get home and do some other stuff, but it was an amazing day. It was so warm. Here's a bridge that I crossed going up, and I'm crossing it again going down. There were several people on the hike, but I didn't want to capture them in the film because I'm kind of I wonder if they're thinking, you know, they're going to be posted on social media, so they're probably thinking, oh, please don't film me. So that's I usually turn off the video when I see people hiking towards me or behind me, or so that's why you don't see any people. But other than that, it's really nice. Beautiful hike. This is on my way to Dog Lake, and it's a little bit lower than Mary's Lake, but about a few feet, 1,000 feet, I'd say. So I'm walking towards Dog's Lake. There's a big bog or marshy land, and I was surprised to see all the snow up there already. It was October 22nd, and there's already all this snow there. You can see the reflection of the sun in the camera. It was very nice. It was an amazing hike. There you can see me walking. I thought I'd show off my legs. You know, a different angle, I guess. So I'm getting closer here to Dog Lake. It's actually to the left of me, left of what you're seeing. And on this hike, all I took was a bottle of water, about a liter of water, which I fit in my shorts. I just put it in the pocket of my shorts, and then I also took 2 apples. I drank on the way up most of the water, and by the time I got to the top, I drank all my water and it was gone. But once I reached the top, I ate one of my apples, and then when I reached the bottom of the hike, I ate my second apple. I usually take bananas too, but I thought I'd just take 2 apples. I didn't think I needed that much food. What I really needed was the water. Water is always important, you know, going hiking. So here I'm approaching Dog Lake. It looks more like a pond to me, but it's supposed to be. It is Dog Lake, but maybe because of the water drought that we've had here in Utah. California has had horrible water drought, and but Utah also has a lot of water drought. But it's been raining here and there, so it's been okay. So I can imagine on a good year where we get a lot of water, this pond that you see in front of us is actually much bigger. Here's just panning so you get an idea of what the place looks like. Like I mentioned before, it was a really muddy lake. Well, muddy lake and muddy hike. The trail was all muddy, that's for sure. But it didn't bother me. I actually appreciate walking through mud. Maybe not everybody likes it, but I sure do like it. Doesn't bother me. So, yeah, I'm walking back from Dog Leg on my way down. Actually, I'm gonna take a U-turn here, and there's a little path that you can go on that actually gives you a better lookout of the lake. And so that's where I'm going. I'm gonna cross the water right here. I carefully put my feet on rocks so I wouldn't step in the water. You can see there. And here's where the path, you can either go straight or, as like I did right here, I turned, and if you go down this trail you get a better view of the Dog Lake. Can't remember what the trail is actually named after someone. Apparently someone found or went this way once, and ever since then they named it after the person that found the trail or created the trail. So as you can see, we're just beyond these trees right here, these pine trees. You'll notice that there's going to be a lookout, and it's going to be really nice. Here we go. After these trees, you'll see a beautiful view of the mountain and then the lake at the bottom, which, like I said, doesn't really look like a whole lot. That entire bottom part there, in the direction that we're looking, is mainly bog. Bog is like a marsh, or it's filled with a lot of water and a lot of flora, I guess you could say. When I took my daughter up here when she was 5, there was a small little tree, and I called it the Charlie Brown tree, like the Charlie Brown tree that you get, that Charlie Brown got during Christmas. So I think now my daughter's 10 years old, and I can imagine it was a pine tree, so I could just think that one of these taller trees is the actual Charlie Brown tree that I was showing off to my daughter when she was 5. Now she's 10, and that's me. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you'll see more videos on my channel and come back. I try to download every week. Bye-bye.